Hello, welcome back to Gabby's Book Talk. Glad you're here. So today we're going to talk about a novel in verse by Jacqueline Woodson called Brown Girl Dreaming. Now, we don't usually hear about memoirs being written in verse, but the author really outdid herself this time with this piece of narrative that talks about her childhood and what it was like growing up in both the North and South back in the 1960s and 70s. Now, I know a lot of us might be turned off at the idea of reading a book that is entirely written in poems, but the language in this one is really captivating. It is very descriptive. It helps the story move along very well, and it is very easy to follow. So Jacqueline Woodson very vividly describes what it was like to live in the South during this time with her family, and especially what it was like to experience Jim Crow laws firsthand, as well as being teased because of the way that she talked, which was Northerner, meaning that she really had a different dialect, and she and her brother would talk very fast compared to other people in the South. Now, when her family moved back up to the north, to New York, she was teased and felt left out because of her religious upbringing as a Jehovah's Witness. So her friends at school didn't really understand a lot of the strict rules and customs that she had to follow because of her religious belief. Now, this leaves our young protagonist feeling a little bit left out and like she doesn't fit in anywhere. The one thing that does help her get through this is the one constant in her life, which is her family. They also are there with her and go through some of the same challenges that she experiences. Now, I highly recommend that you go out and pick up this book. It is a really great way to see things from a different perspective, especially from an author who is looking back at her own experiences as a child and what it was like living through perhaps one of the most important moments in American history. And especially looking at that history through the eyes of someone who lived it and experienced it firsthand. So I definitely recommend you go out and check this book out. I give it a 4 out of 5 stars, and I hope that you find it as educational and as inspiring as I did. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.